Well, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. MP is out there with Hill, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here's MP. Turnaround Jay. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Now here's Giannis. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. He gets it in there.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Here's Hero. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. Fade away. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
That free throw missing.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the 2nd time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. Look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Now, Hero. 23 points his last outing, and the shot goes in.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Oladipo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. 2nd team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Well, statistically, he's a better rebounder at the defensive end, but this time Giannis extending, getting that extra possession and putting it down.
Now, here's Oladipo. Now, here is Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Butler kicks to Hero. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Butler on the wing, covered by Giannis. Butler passes to Adebayo.
And Lopez doing what he can to just be disruptive out there, distracting shooters.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's a tie ball game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Hero. Baseline try. Milwaukee with the rebound. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Outside Hero. There's the pass to Adebayo. That shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And MP with the basket on the assist by Giannis.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 4. To end the run. It's hauled in by Giannis.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Now MP turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Back to Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Butler against Antetokounmpo. Outside Hero. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Hero. After the made shot from MP. They need this one. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Hero. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Yurtseveni's checked in for Butler. Max Strus comes in for Tyler Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Vincent. You saw him with 10 points last game. Now, here's MP. G right on him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The Heat trail by 16. Passes it to Strus. And he's good on the three ball.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Miami making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthews in for Hill. Here's Vincent, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming out.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018. Fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player Award.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey!
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Wesley Matthews out there with MP. Then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 4. Strus's shot is off. To the inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Vincent. In his last outing, 10 points for him. From the high post. They get it back. Here's your 7. The layup misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 20. The credit, I guess, for the Bucks. Hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be the second chance points.
Here's Oladipo. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Vincent. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. And there it is for him. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the score by Milwaukee. Counted for Vincent. A minute 58 left in the first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the floater. Counted. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Miami's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Here's Vincent. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Strus. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by MP.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Here's Yurtseven, covered by MP. And Yurtseven gets it to go.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
MP outside. To the middle. Great D that time from Dedmon. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 26% in the first. Pass to Strus. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And here are the Heat now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. High post Yurtseven. Ibaka on him. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Dedmon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality draws contact.
The line.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Milwaukee sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Oh,
finish!
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Antetokounmpo with the block. They retain possession. MP, the pass to Hill. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Back to Hero from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, MP. And they recover it. To the right side. Hill, the pass to MP. Nails it from 3. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
The Heat have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
I just love the ball movement.
And so here is Miami. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Back to Lowry. Hero for 3. Only his second make in 9 attempts.
Coming into his own from distance, Hero is money.
Out to the wing. Pass to MP. It's good.
13.
MP's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Hero outside. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
Different look from Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Roby. And Chris Middleton is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Strus. From the line. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
MP's shot is off. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their star's success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
And Lowry launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
MP, the pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 points.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Bates Diop. Ibaka finds MP. Back to Ibaka. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero with it. And it's Hill picking him up now. And Adebayo slams it in.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 13 points in this quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
It up for the Bucks. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Ibaka. MP is out there with George Hill. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Spruce with it. Last game he had 12. Adebayo with the bucket.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Hill pulls it in. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And MP with the basket on the assist from Ibaka. MP's got 42 in the game. Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Passes it to Hero. And that one is hammered home.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to MP. High post Lopez. The kick out to Hill. Here's MP trying to get open as Lopez. And he gets it again. Shot good from MP.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the Heat shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. That 3 off the mark. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Now, here's MP following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
MP finds Ibaka. Back to MP. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Butler. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. The Bucks also changing it up. Roby, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Joe Ingles in for George Hill.
Oh, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Number 13.
And MP throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And of course, Clark, we've got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions. Saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in, and that one's good by Roby.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Oladipo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Lock at 6. Pass to Vincent. Over MP. The Heat rebound. Shots good by Dedmon.
Now That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket of the night.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Oladipo. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smart.
And so it's Milwaukee with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active.
The Bucks, 85.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight. Hero against MP. Shot on the wing. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Hero passes to Lowry. A floater. That one drops for him. Lowry's got 8. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Oladipo misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Buries it from three-point range.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. He's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
MP, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
To the middle, Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
He is actually two hands full inside. And Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And Hill over to help. Butler passes to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 13 points. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Top of the key, Butler. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Lowry can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to MP. Trying to get open is Lopez. MP, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Brook Lopez. The Heat shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's off from three-point range. MP with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Inside. It's back to Hill. MP outside. Down low. Here's Giannis. Hits the jump hook. 18 points for him.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
And Miami shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Hero on the wing. 10 points for him. Sinks the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
MP against Hero. And MP with the basket on the assist by Giannis. 67 points for MP. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight all game.
So it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Okay?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bucks, they've got MP. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Matthews. And it's Bates Diop in at the 3 spot. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Tries again. Dedmon's shot is off. The Bucks shooting the lights out in this one. 77%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team.
Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
And the first one at the line is good. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Passes to Jovic. Here's Vincent. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation.
Oh, wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Vincent the pass to Dedmon. To the right side. The 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Jovic. First personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line, number 13. 2.
And that one misses. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. For Miami, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. Vincent the pass to Jovic. Trying to find Haslam and gets it to him. A beautiful reverse layup.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's MP. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Antetokounmpo dishes to MP. Trying his luck from deep. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton.
Substitution
are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And here's MP for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
And here's MP for 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
MP with it. Picked up by Hero. MP passes to Roby. And here's MP for three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy Butler rising up over the defense and throwing it down.
To the paint. Here's Connaughton. Back to MP. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Look, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. The first one falls, and player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line, number 13, 2.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside Robinson. Here's Vincent. He's defended by Connaughton. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Milwaukee with the ball. Fires from the corner. Here's Roby, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Penalty. At the line, Isaiah Roby. 2.
First one falls for him. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Vincent, the pass to Haslam. Here's Vincent. Launches a 3. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes to MP. 1:46 left in the game. Pass to Ingles. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Tries a 3. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Jovic. And stolen by MP.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving.
Assist from Wesley Matthews.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Haslam. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
So it's the Bucks now.
From Duncan Robinson.
Now MP. Now the pass to Matthews. MP outside. Roby the pass to Matthews. It's deflected. They retain possession. Bucket is good. Here's Vincent. Passes it to Haslam. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Uncovered. The shot missing. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.